Oh my god, I actually got through a whole video without fucking everything up. Hey dudes and chicks, and neither of those rules don't apply to you. Welcome to Make It For Last Time. My name is Katie. Today, I'm going to be popping this palette's cherry. This is the Grind palette. Oh, no, it's the Daily Grind. It's the Daily Grind palette, but I feel like it just says Grind. So, either way, you guys are gonna get my point, and I frequently change the names of palettes anyways, so fuck it. This is the Color Story. It's a lot warmer than I normally like, but it actually has a couple of surprises in it. So if you guys are interested, I'm also gonna be working with the new Lippy collection that I got in PR. I got all of these in PR. Thank you so much, Unearthly Cosmetics, for treating me so good all the time. I love you guys. And I love your fucking brand. I appreciate your support. I love working with you. If you guys are interested in seeing how I got this look, or hearing my final thoughts on the palette, or if you guys just like to watch, if you guys are a bunch of fucking voyeurs, then hang out. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the color Grind, because that's quite frankly my favorite color in the whole palette. I'm going to use my Made by Mitchell ME3, and I'm just going to start putting that in the outer V. I put on my P. Louise primer in Rumor 02, and I've been using my finger lately to put it on just because it seems to work really good like that. And honestly, I've been using my fingers to apply a lot of my makeup, and so like I don't know, I just like the way that I just like the way shit goes down when I use my fingers. I like a finger or two. Speaking of, just kidding. Or am I? So, anyway, sorry I'm so late getting this up. I don't know. What? Life is hard. I don't know what to say. What do you say about it? I really like this orange, and it's gonna make me like freak out. Okay, so I don't know if you guys, how many of you have been here for a really long time. If you remember, a long time ago, I posted a video about the color orange. Oh, you know what? I put on my Long John shirt because it's fucking polar vortex where I live. And now I'm fucking roasting to death. That's okay. My boyfriend likes my BO, so just make sure to really get that. Okay, I'm going to use my Made by Mitchell ME1, and I'm going to go into the color Zest. And, I mean, obviously, I'm going to use that to blend this out. I'm definitely going to go in with the color Hustle, which is that pumpkin orange, and use that to deepen it up. I find that these kinds of colors, like these bright colors, can look really, in my humble opinion, they can look like super kindergarten style if you don't have some dimension. I don't know. If you use like, I feel like if you use super bold midtones, you really need to make sure to get that dimension in there. These colors are really fucking pretty together, for real. I'm not having any problems blending this out. I really like what this yellowish, what this like lighter orange did to, because this is almost like a fluorescent orange. It honestly matches the orange blush in the Unearthly Cosmetics blush collection perfectly. So I'm definitely going to use that color. I don't remember what the name of it is, but I already planned on using it. I just didn't put it on because I feel like every single time I put my blush on before I put the rest of my makeup on, it's a fucking mistake. So anyways, this was like super easy. I'm just gonna like barely touch this to kind of blend out that outer edge and get it like, I kind of want to leave my brow bone just a little bit uncovered, just because I do. Whenever you're using like warm tones, yellows, oranges, those kinds of tones, your skin tone matches them so well that you can actually leave like some of your skin showing, and it matches, it works. So I'm just gonna leave that like this. I kind of love green and orange together, but I don't think I'm going to use the green just because the outfit I'm wearing is like fire. So I think I'm just gonna leave that. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my Voldemorphe M506 and I'm gonna go into the color Hustle. It's this like deeper pumpkin orange, and because this brush is like so, yeah, I feel like that I didn't need to use my Made by Mitchell ME3 or whatever it is. What is it? ME2, which is actually my favorite brush for putting in a outer V, some dimension in the outer V, but these colors match so well that I don't really need to do that. But I'm probably definitely going to need to build this up because these match so well that, okay, there we go. And also I've been using my other like tinted moisturizers and different foundations for the looks that I've been doing, and honestly not really liking them that much. They're all way too thick and they all make me look like cakey to myself. I stopped using, God, that looks really fucking pretty. That orange is fucking pretty. So I'm just gonna kind of go like this and then blend that out. And then go in with the color Grind, the star of the palette, and then just kind of blend that out. And that looks really good. Okay, so yeah, I haven't been liking most of my other foundations lately. They just really are like, I just don't like the way they make me look. I feel like they make my skin look not as good as it looks without them. So I just assume wear nothing. So that color Hustle has a lot of kick up, but I like that, and then the rest of them don't. So just thought I'd mention that. Orange is such an easy color to work with because it doesn't go against your skin tone at all. So like if you're looking for something that if you're into bold colors, or even if you're not into bold colors, a nice warm tone brown or like a nice orangey brown, sienna, pumpkin, all those like fall shades, those orangey fall browns and stuff, they work really well with the skin because the skin doesn't not cooperate but with its color. Like a lot of times, like if you use blue or whatever, I'm just gonna use these shit tin hairs to make my blend a little bit more perfected. I'm gonna use my Spectrum A13 and I'm gonna go into Hustle first this time and use that on my lower lash line. So I don't know how many of you have been here long enough to have seen, ooh, that is fucking cool. I'm taking that all the way in because I love it. How long ago, or how many of you have been here since I did the video about my like secret about the color orange? But a long time ago when I was like super young, I read that men have a subconscious attraction to orange. And so I actually like kind of use that, like that tactic to like get jobs that I never should have gotten. And like, I mean, I was a strung out fucking junkie. So there's like I should have never ever gotten any jobs. But like I got a job as a snowboarding instructor one time and I knew I wasn't going to get it. And so I like wore this like orange fleece and totally got it. And I don't even know how I pulled that off, but except for that it was like the orange fleece. So I've just like used it like at different times in my life. But I asked my boyfriend if he liked orange and he was like, no, not, you know what I mean? He's like, I don't hate it, but you know, he didn't seem to be like that into it or whatever. Essentially, I kind of went online and I like Googled it and didn't really find anything that supports that, except the fact that like I've like worn orange at certain like things in my life and fucking like it worked. So I'm not sure if it's worked because I believe it worked or what, but like I have like noticed from my own experience that boys do like orange subconsciously. And so maybe it's just like the way it makes you look like bold and, you know, wild. I don't really like my under eye that much, so I'm gonna kind of, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna use a little bit of black and I'm gonna go along my lower lash line with my Voldemorphe JH39 little pencil brush. Oh, you know what? I didn't even want to do that, actually. Because you want to know what I actually wanted to do was I actually wanted to go like this. That's a little pink for me. But I kind of wanted to put this, I kind of wanted to use this Motivate on my lower lash line because it's like, I can't tell if it's like, I think it's a shimmer, but it's like almost like a matte shimmer. It's like a kind of an unusual formula. So I'm going to actually go in with that Spectrum A13 that I used, and I'm going to kind of go on the inner corner with that and bring it in. Looks super pretty. I'm just gonna, with no additional product, kind of go and like blend this down and get rid of all these like harsh lines and see if that doesn't help. I like that a lot more. As I said, it's really hard to fuck up orange. Like, it's really hard. I mean, it's really just about preference. If you either love it or hate it. Like, a lot of people don't really like warm tones on themselves as much because they feel like it makes them look sick. But I am sick, so I fucking dig that. I like to stay true to character. I actually, you know what? I really like that color Motivate. So I'm going to change my mind midstream, as I frequently do. And I'm going to try to do something that probably isn't going to work. I had a plan. I tried to stick to it. I'm going to use my Unearthly Cosmetics UC89 brush, and I'm going to put on my Unearthly Glimmer Grasp. I haven't used this brush for this yet, so I use it for putting on my eyeshadow primer. Okay, I'm going into the color Motivate with my ZOEVA 232. Across the lid. So yeah, this is definitely like a shimmer. It's like Midsies though. It's like a Midsies shimmer. And then I'm going to go into Impulse, and I'm just going to run that along the top to kind of... Ooh. This is like pink to orange, which... Any opportunity to throw some fucking pink in there. And I'm just gonna kind of run that back and tap it out. I'm nervous my camera's gonna fucking quit and I'm not gonna notice it because it's been acting up. It's been misbehaving. I wonder if it's like at the end of its lifespan. And I'm gonna go in with the color Grind. Ooh, that looks fucking pretty. Good Lord. Ooh. I don't like how that's like a little bit. Man, I love that. Good Lord. Oh my bird. Dude, I fucking love that. What in the shit? Okay, I'm gonna use my ZOEVA 230, and I'm gonna go into the color Inspire, and I'm gonna use that as my inner corner highlight. Oh my gosh, this is like the most perfect look. And I bet you anything my boyfriend's gonna think it looks cute as fuck. And my boyfriend's probably gonna go, oh my god, I actually do really like orange. But I honestly, like I said, I went through, because like, you know, the age of fucking information is like, information is so much more readily available. When I read that, I read it in a magazine, you know what I mean? Nowadays, if you read something in a magazine, by the time you read it, it's already outdated. Like, that's how fucking behind the times the written word on paper is. So it's like, I don't know, like, I had to look because, like, I'm an information fiend. I fiend for information. God, that looks so fucking good. I am, like, fucking stoked about this. I'm going to go into Inspire on my Voldemorphe JH42, this little tiny baby, and I'm going to put that on my brow bone. It's getting warm out. Nice. I fucking love that. Okay. Now, should I put a little tiny bit of black in there, or should I just leave it? I think I'm gonna use my favorite brush for doing this, my fucking Made by Mitchell ME2. This is like a magical wand of fucking pixie dust that like, it like applies shadow so lightly and so beautifully. I just can't not. I'm not putting any more on because I don't want to fucking screw up that orange. I love it so much. I'm a bitch. Don't fucking tell anybody that you guys heard me singing Doja Cat. It'll totally ruin my reputation. I mean, if you're fucking watching TikToks, you're fucking singing Doja Cat. That's all I'm saying. I'm just tapping on that color Motivate because it's, well, for obvious reasons. I mean, at this point, what am I gonna say? It's like, dude, I feel like at this point, Unearthly Cosmetics always performs so well that like, at this point, like the only thing I would actually need to specify saying is if something didn't perform well. So, I mean, you guys know the deal. Everything's like fucking going swimmingly. This fucking color Impulse is like, I'm not really, you guys know, like, I love pink, but like, I'm not into like soft neutral pinks, but dude, like with this look and in this palette, this color story is fucking good, dude. Look at how fucking cute that looks. I look fucking cute. Okay, I'm gonna go finish the rest of my face and I'll be back when I'm done. So, this is the manifesto, the pièce de résistance. I used my Rouge and Rogue eye wigs in Electra, I'm pretty sure. I went to use my Slayer ones and kind of ripped them apart. I slayed them. I used my Urban Decay 24/7 liner pencil in Torch, my Unearthly Cosmetics blush in Tangy, and my new Unearthly Cosmetics lippy in Aura. And it fucking looks bomb. And then I use my Melt Cosmetics Genesis highlighter, which is kind of, a lot of people use this for blush, but I feel like it's way too light for a blush, but it's also too pigmented for a highlighter. So I used it just because it really has that like pinkish, gold, orangey tint, but as you can see, I didn't like really pile it on. So anyways, I love the color. I love the highlighter. It just doesn't, it's not that practical. It doesn't work that well in many situations. Dudes, I love how I look. I think I look so cute. Oh, I also put some freckles on. I don't know if you guys can see them on camera, but they look super cute in person. I feel like this is kind of a younger, like more playful look, so I put on some freckles. Dude, I think this pink like really added a badass twist to it, and honestly, I feel like that orange, dude, okay, so these colors, Grind, Motivate, and Impulse, they're all a little, they have a pink, like a pinkish hue to them. And so it makes me like love it. It feels really different. And honestly, this color Hustle is a lot, it's a pumpkin, but it's still really bright. So it was really nice to use with this look. It didn't dirty it up. It didn't like grunge it up. It was still like super bright and fresh. Sort of like the difference between an olive green and a pea green. I've talked about this on here before. So for any of the blue-eyed beauties that watch my channel, or this is like your palette, because orange makes your blue eyes like fucking pop out like a Christmas tree. So if you guys are interested in getting any of these products, you can use my discount code. It's LOSSEDKATIE, LOSSED. The affiliate links, the link is in the description box, and so is my code if you guys need it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell because you can't wait to see what happens next. Hit the like button if you like this look, or if you just like my sparkling personality and my boyish charm, and hang out with me in the comments because I fucking love it. If you got like halfway through this video and you were like, I really think she's so cute until she opens up her big fucking mouth, then go check me out on Instagram. I don't talk as much on Instagram. And if you guys are like, don't sugarcoat it, Katie, why don't you tell us how you really feel, then go check out my Patreon. I don't hold anything back on my Patreon. I also think I'm going to upload those videos that I was talking about in my last video. I think I'm going to put them on my Patreon just because they're kind of outdated at this point, but they're still really good. The stories are really good. So let me know in the comments if you guys want me to upload those videos. And anyways, I know my Losties are gonna wanna hear the story either way. I'm sure you guys do as well, so just let me know. Thank you so much for watching. You guys could have been anywhere, but you were here wasting your time with me, and I totally appreciate you. Later. Slayer!